I love cops. I've hired so many fucking cops. Alright. Cops and firefighters, y'all are the best.
Right,
I will never, ever hurt cops or firefighters.
I have to read this to you, okay?
I'm not. I won't accept it. I want my attorney.
Okay, well, let me read this and then you can say whatever.
Phil, just let my partner speak to you, please.
No.
Phil, I'm trying to give you the opportunity to do this the proper way, okay? Right. So you have been arrested for driving while intoxicated, NJSA 394-50. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of taking the breath samples, including the test results, will be made upon your request. Okay, close this a little bit.
Okay.
So you could hear. Just stay outside. Just stay outside, just in case it closes. All right, so I'm gonna start over with that line. I just want to make sure, that you could hear as best as you can. A record of taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right at your own expense to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If a court finds you guilty of refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license. Good? License suspension of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of ignition interlock, a refusal of an intoxicated driver.
If I'm Craig Guy in Hudson County, if I'm the fucking county executive in Hudson County, then you know what? I get a fucking off DUI. If I'm fucking any fucking county politician in Jersey City, I get fucking off. If I'm any elected official in the fucking state of New Jersey that fucking does this, I get off. Craig Guy got off of his fucking little DUI. I'm fucking literally.
Phil, you gonna let me finish this, please?
Who cares? Who cares? Craig Guy got off. Craig Guy got off. We all know that shit. Right. Craig Guy got off of a DUI. You motherfuckers all know it.
Phil.
You guys all know it.
Phil, this is part of my job. Please allow me to do it. Thank you.
I love cops.
I understand.
I love cops. Those cops weren't good cops. You guys,
Phil,
good cops.
Can you allow me to read this to you, please?
Fair.
All right. I'll reread that sentence I just read. If a court finds you guilty of refusal, you'll be subject to various penalties, including license suspension of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, a refusal of an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. Phil, please. Phil.
You were doing what you were doing your job. I'm just literally being my own fucking self.
I know, but Phil, just allow me to read this to you so we can get this process over, please.
Read it.
You have no legal right to an attorney, physician, or any else present for the purpose of testing and taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse, to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples.
Right.
You will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing, even if you agree to take the testing, but then do not follow my instructions. Do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples.
Craig Guy definitely got a DUI.
I will charge.
Fucking getting DUI, but Craig Guy definitely got fucking DUI. Craig Guy literally got off of it.
Phil, you're gonna. I have two more sentences. I will charge you a refusal to submit breath testing.
I don't care.
I repeat, the law.
Charge me whatever you want. My attorneys, I spend $500,000, $800,000 a year. I spend $1 million a year on attorneys. Let's do it.
I repeat, the law requires you to submit.
I spend $1 million a year on attorneys. Let's do it, bro.
I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath. Will you submit samples of your breath?
I do not submit to anything. My attorney is the person who's going to tell me. You took releases, dude.
Your answer is not acceptable. The law requires that you submit samples of your breath.
$10 million. I'm worth $10 million. You think I fucking care what is acceptable? Like, I didn't do anything wrong.
Phil, allow me
You're
to read.
literally the coolest person ever. You're a cop.
I know.
You're a cop. You're a cop.
Yeah,
You're a cop.
I know.
You're cool.
I appreciate that, but please let me read this last sentence to you. And
I
then,
should have been a cop.
all right.
I should have been a cop.
Your answer is not acceptable. The law requires that you submit samples of your breath for breath testing. If you do not answer or answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you a refusal. Now I ask again, will you submit to breath
That's
testing?
why nobody likes fucking. I'm not accepting anything. That's why nobody likes anything when it comes to fucking bullshit. And cop is hard.
All right, Phil, have a good day.
Just like that. Just like that, huh?
All right, the individual refused alcohol test and to provide breath samples. Going off.